Good morning, Power Partners, family, and friends. Marisa Fletcher, your Solar Pro here, and I'm here to share a quick video with you on 5 tips and tricks for successfully working with a mentor and getting our clients to green, getting our clients to go solar. Thank you so much for choosing me as your mentor, as your partner on this project for your client so that we can assist them on their solar journey and make sure that they get the best possible deal with the best possible value available. Please watch this quick video and let's go through these 5 tips. So in order to work together as a team and ensure that we get the dream done, it's going to take 5 simple steps. Number 1, please provide a clear, clean copy of the most recent utility bill. Sometimes I get deals in the system and there's just a photo of the front page. That's kind of okay to get started, but we really need a clean, clear copy of all pages of the most recent utility bill if they have one. That way we can break down what's really going on with that bill. Look at the actual cost per kilowatt. Look at the actual, if they're on the CARE program or not. I want to see what that full breakdown is so that as I'm going through that proposal with the client, I've got a clear picture that I can spell out to them. Number 2, be sure to schedule our overview meeting on the business partners link. Why is that important? Well, we should get together prior to meeting with the client so that we can go over any client intel that I need to know in order to help us help this client. For example, what do I need to know about their roof? Did they tell you that they had any challenges or issues with the roof? Where do you know this client from? Is it a family member, friend? Is it a total stranger? Do you have any intel that way? However much intel you can provide me for the client, it'll help us design the best proposal the first time so that we're not confusing and we're helping that client make the right decision. Number 3, I want you to be sure that you're available for the client meeting. So I have sent you a link that's going to say client or homeowner appointment. I want you to click that one, and that's the one for your homeowner so that they can choose the best time that works for them. But if you click the video first, you're able to look at it and schedule accordingly. So you can be on that Zoom so that you can actually be learning while you're earning with the client. Now, what do you do when you're on that client meeting? Very simple. Number 1, you want to edify me as the mentor. You want to say where you know me from, how you know me, who I am in power. You want to edify me so they don't feel like you're talking to a complete stranger. And we know each other. Let's become that power family. So that's number 1. You want to edify me or any other mentor that you choose on the project. Number 2, it's going to be on Zoom. So you want to be in a quiet place. When I do my Zooms, I insist that they turn their camera on. Guys, it's a little hard to help someone if you can't see their face and read their body language. You can see my body language. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy, right? I like to have the same thing from the client and from you. So Zoom with the camera in a quiet place is going to be the best way that we can help this client. And then last but not least, how do I say this nicely? Please observe and take notes. At this stage of the game, you don't want to jump in and interject and add any other little tidbits, not just yet, because sometimes that derails our plan. It derails the program. It throws the homeowner off. It's a tad bit too much information, or it just derails me as I'm going through speaking to them, educating them, and building that rapport with them. So do me that huge favor. We're there to build that rapport, but don't throw any curveballs at me during the presentation. That'd be much appreciated. Number 4, what is our follow-up plan? My follow-up plan is pretty simple. If I'm on that call with that client right there, my job is to get them pre-qualified. If they choose not to pre-qualify at that point and they want to think about it, that's great. I am going to reschedule our Zoom call or our telephone call for that rescheduled date, that follow-up date. It may be 2 or 3 days out ideally, but that's what my goal is to schedule that follow-up call. On that follow-up call, I'm available to answer any additional questions that came up that was not answered or not addressed during our Zoom. So i.e., in other words, if the client, your family member, friend, or client starts reaching out and asking individual questions between now and that next follow-up, those questions are always great. We welcome questions, and I'll make sure that Marisa answered those questions when we jump on that Zoom on this date at this time. Make sense? That kind of prevents us from answering 30, 40 questions via text message back and forth. When you're working with multiple clients, it can get a little bit hectic. So that's the best way to approach that. Or they can reach out and call me directly, and I can go ahead and relay that information. Does that work? Last but not least, number 5, we create our communication strategy. Guys, teamwork is the dream work. We are a team to make this dream. So I will follow up on the back end with the project managers, creating the tickets, going to the chat, making sure our file is pushing on along as it should be. And I'm going to want you to assist me in following up with that client. So that is your client in contact. So we need to be in flow with them once a week or so, something like that. If you're following up, you're able to ask for and get referrals as well, not just communication updates. So that's why it's best that we both follow up. I normally will create a text message string, and in that string, I text or voice chat between us and the client for the 6 steps that it takes to get to the complete installation and complete power on in our proposal. So that's normally the way that I follow up. If you'd like to follow up in a different way or communicate, you got to let me know that, and we'll work that plan into our strategy. And that, my friends, are 5 simple, easy, quick tips to working with the mentor successfully, ensuring that you help your client make the best deal in going solar. My name is Marisa Fletcher. I am your solar pro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to partnering with you. Bye-bye for now.